Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Just thought I'd return to you for another review for Fallout Season 1, Episode 2 for The Target is the next episode that I'm reviewing. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this hour and 6-minute episode and let you know my thoughts on the second episode of Season 1's The Fallout show. So let's dive into this episode review. Now basically I saw the first one last night, and now going into the second one, I actually really dig it. It's a really good episode. Basically, Lucy's still trying to find her dad or whatever, so she goes to this town called Philadelphia, I believe, in Pennsylvania. That's what I think. It says Philly, with an F, basically. But pretty much, she runs into this knight or whatever. Titus is his name. Close to the end of the episode. But the guy who played Linus in, or the guy Michael Emerson, I think his name is, pretty much he plays like a doctor, so he's familiar with vault dwellers, and vault dwellers are not really used to being up as surface dwellers. But pretty much Walter Goggins is in this episode and is taking out the target, which is Michael Emerson. So he's the target that's the bounty right now. And with this episode, it was a little lengthy, but one of the knights died or whatever because apparently the squire let him slowly die, like suffocate on his own blood and guts and all that. So pretty much he gave him a slow death just to suffer. So because he said a lot of bad stuff about him and said he didn't help him or whatever. One of the knights or whatever that was in that suit didn't help Maximus. Well, Maximus didn't help him, and then basically he let him rot and suffer on his own blood and all that. So pretty much he let him die slowly and painfully. So that's the worst way to go, to be in agonizing pain close to your death. So pretty much, I think this episode was really good. The one thing was the weird cockroach thing. There was a big cockroach in this episode, so that was weird, but that was part of the Fallout series. Even for the video games, they had that in the episode. But with what I watched with this one, I was actually entertained with this. Ella Purnell's performance as Lucy is quite outstanding. I think her performance is great in this, along with the guy that plays Maximus, Aaron Mister, I think his name is. Walter Goggins, good performance for this too. I was really entertained by how this show was turning out so far, and I'm really interested to see the third episode in due time. So, pretty much, if I were to give this episode an overall score, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Another fantastic episode. There was a few critiques with this one, like with the radiation, nuclear, I think the radiation puppies or whatever, where they had to burn them in the fire. That was pretty horrible and sick. But they were too burned up and they had a lot of toxic waste on them, so that was the reason why. But it's still sad to see that stuff and pretty horrifying. That's the only iffy part that I had a problem with this episode, but still was a strong episode despite a few critiques I had with some execution moments in the episode. But still, great episode. Definitely recommend checking out The Target Season 1, Episode 2. It's a really good episode, and I will be reviewing Episode 3 in due time. I don't know about today, but most likely when I get the chance, I'll get around to it. But until then, 9.5 out of 10 for Fallout Season 1, Episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this TV show review, and thanks for watching.